Hello friends, Steve Stockton here with you. Welcome to our latest video. In this episode, I'm going to bring you the strange case of a missing preschooler who was found alive after 2 days alone in the woods. Let's walk and see. 3-year-old Ryker Webb wandered away from the family home while playing with his dog on Friday, June 3rd, 2022, south of Troy, Montana. Authorities were contacted by neighbors after hearing the parents of the boy shouting his name for over 2 hours. When police arrived on the scene, the parents explained that they had been searching for young Ryker for 2 hours to no avail. Search and rescue teams, along with K-9 units, helicopters, drones, ground, aerial, and medics, all responded to the area, although a helicopter was forced to return to base because of worsening weather conditions. The following day, the search resumed as weather had cooperated, and the helicopter as well as the drone were able to assist in the search effort. Neighbors were asked to check their homes, outbuildings, and any other structures on their property. Weather worsened, though, as the day went on, creating a low visibility for the drone and the helicopter. Ground crews were forced to do much of the search because of the low-hanging cloud cover and persistent rainy conditions. This area is very densely packed with vegetation and a lot of overgrowth, forcing ground crews to slow their pace. A total of 53 search and rescue crew members joined the search on the third day, as there had been no progress made. They covered the mountain area, miles into the wilderness, in an attempt to locate the child before the weather conditions worsened again. Just as it was felt all hope was lost, though, a call over the communications system reported a child found near Pine Ridge Road, close to South Fork Bull River. Against all odds, 3-year-old Ryker Webb was found alive on day 3 of the search. The team responsible for finding the youngster reported that he was fine, other than possibly looking a little worse for the wear and being hungry, thirsty, and cold. It seems as the child told investigators that he simply, quote, went for a walk with his dog and got tired, end quote. The resourceful little fellow found a shed and took shelter from the weather. The family checking on their cabin found the child earlier that day and alerted authorities. The shed was roughly 2 miles from Ryker's home. The shed housed a generator for a hunting cabin. The family that owns the cabin were there checking on their retreat, and it seems as they didn't know a child was missing in the area. Imagine their surprise when they heard a small child's voice coming from the shed. They went to investigate and found Webb hiding. He was visibly shaken, stated Lincoln County Sheriff Darren Short. He was very, very scared. Bears, mountain lions, and other wildlife inhabit the area and are active this time of year. The weather was also an issue. The entire time, rescue crews were searching for the boy as several thunderstorms rolled through the area. Temperatures got into the low 40s, and the area where Webb sought shelter was an old drafty shed. They think he may have slept in or on a lawnmower bag for warmth and had possibly been at the cabin since Friday when he was first reported missing. Ryker Webb was taken to Cabinet Peaks Medical Center for evaluation, but has since been released to his parents. The case remains open, however, due to investigators needing to question the parents on several issues from the time Ryker went missing. Police intend to ask the parents why 2 hours had passed before Ryker was reported missing, and also why the parents hadn't called before then, and why the child wasn't being watched more closely. Search teams were apparently able to follow clues little Ryker left along the path he took on his way up the mountain. Sheriff Short stated the crews were able to make those areas and used ATVs to reach areas where it was impossible to get other equipment. Ryker is said to like bugs, and searchers noticed several rocks overturned on the path they were following. It looked as though someone was looking for bugs, Short stated. Ryker was found wearing a blue onesie with holes in the toes and feet. Ryker Webb was happy to be reunited with his parents. Now, just as a side note here, when Ryker was reported missing, the description the parents gave us to his clothing was incorrect, as reported by news outlets. Also, according to Lincoln County Sheriff Darren Short, media reporting on the case wrongly stated initially Ryker Webb's age as 4 years old, but corrected the age to 3 in a following statement later the first day he was missing. So, what do you think of this strange case? There's been a lot of unusual comments on social media. I look forward to what y'all have to say. But please keep it friendly and respectful. Till we meet again, be good to yourselves and each other. As for me, I'll see you a little further on down the trail. I'm Steve Stockton, and I'll talk to you next time. Tell your animals Steve says hi.